Hello, everyone, and very warm welcome to another special TEG Med Sync Space Speaker conversation. I'm Jyoti Vora, and I'm delighted to have with me today Dr. Jyoti Vora, one of our distinguished speakers for the upcoming TEG Med Sync Space Women Equality Day special on 26th August. Before we meet her on the main stage, wanted to take a few minutes to get to know the person behind the expertise, her journey, the experiences that have shaped her thinking, and the perspectives she brings to educational leadership. Dr. Jyoti Vora is a CEO, food scientist, educator, and certified functional food expert, bringing together expertise across education, scientific training, functional food science, and professional development. Dr. Jyoti, it is such a pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the conversation.
Namaskar from a few thousands of kilometers away, but the heart is close by, Jyoti ji, because I'm overseas, but that really doesn't matter. Your tagline itself says "Sync Space." So wherever you are in the global area, you're always connected. Thank you to have me here. And it's 26 is a date which I'm looking forward to and being right there. Please.
Our pleasure, ma'am. So, my first question, you have worked across education, science, food sciences, and professional development, which is quite a fascinating combination. Now, could you please briefly take us through your professional journey and tell us what brought you to these different areas of expertise?
I'm sure I'll do that. And for that, I think there's only one word. The tagline of Bhartiyas, especially when you're overseas, is wisdom, knowledge, education, and application of it. And I'm from IIT. I'm a PhD in biochemistry. And biochemistry is, a universal science. After that, I was blessed to go to Harvard, Oxford, where I lectured twice. I worked there, I studied there, and I'm a core researcher. And all the while, like we think about our roots, I'm a practicing Brahmin. So I'm going to add one Sanskrit shlok here where we say, Udara bharana nohe janije yajna karam. So anything you consume is nothing to do with a physiological function, but it's a Vedic, ritual you conduct with your body. That is what I teach, which is called "You Are What You Eat," and therefore I was very interested in food science. I'm a doctoral guide, and our research is centric on Vedic practices and IKS, which is Indian knowledge, systems and workshops. So my very simple point is that throughout all this, I came across something which I always say is true, that we are Homo sapiens. We are, in fact, thinking organisms. We are the only ones who treat food and everything centric to food as an emotional activity. So even there, we are connected to, like we commonly say in our native language, Marathi, that thoda अजून खा, agra karu. This is Atiti Devo Bhava ramification. And we will eat something which we don't even want. You haven't seen any cats and dogs and elephants and horses sitting in pangats and, eating away. So there is an advantage to that, and there is a little bit of a challenge too. And therefore, health is centric to the concept of consumption of food, type of food you eat. It's bio-legal now, and so on. So how you eat is how you feel. How you feel is how you perform. How you perform is how you are going to be viewed in society. Today, you have given me the privilege of being here because you feel I might add something to this beautiful event which you have visualized. So I'm blessed because of that. Thank you so much, Jyoti.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And that is fascinating. Now, I have your next question. Every professional journey has certain experiences that change the way we see our work and the people around us. Now, what was there a particular experience, challenge, or a turning point that significantly shaped your perspective as an educator and professional?
Thank you. Uh, I come from a very interesting combination. My mother is a professor of English literature, and my father, I told you, is from the defense. So I used to observe my mother, uh, you know, teaching passionately, being a people's person. I've been blessed with the impeccable schooling. I'm from St. Mary's, Kanpur, which is the oldest girls' school in the
Mhm.
country.
Yeah.
And it was started in 1896, much before you and I touched the earth. And I'll add for the joy of our viewers that uh, Indiraji Gandhi was in my school for 6 months when her mother was in the Swiss clinic for treatment, and Panditji Jawaharlal Nehru was in jail. So I think formative years are something where you pick up icons, you see, and you take it from there. So I would be very honest in saying that there are a many multi-step kind of, we call it like in metabolism, many reactions, which made me think that I can do three things. I can write. I've written 11 books.
Oh, fantastic.
Published a lot of articles. Now it's about 212, internationally publicized articles. I'm on the editorial board. I can cook, and I can cook. Yes, I can win hearts from people like you. And the third thing I'm leaving to you, my son says that I can speak, but that we'll talk after 26. And all the while, in my upbringing, I was told that you are a woman and you have to be proud of it. And if such a thing is told to a little girl, and I'm the only child of my parents, then she comes up with a feeling of what we say in Urdu, because Urdu is one of the languages I write also and I know also. Wajud, self worth.
Majid, ah,
Then
very,
you
very
don't have to worry. Then you can take on the world. I am going to start, and I am in inverted commas warning you, Jyoti ji. I'm going to start that conversation on 26 in a very different way. You'll enjoy it. I'll leave it as a little curtain, uh, raiser. But
yeah.
this is what is needed. When you're talking of Women Equality Day, then what exactly is the ethos of the thing? Is what we are talking.
Fantastic, ma'am. Very nice. And I really liked what you said. We should be proud of being a woman. And I'm really proud of being a woman. Thank you very much. So, my next question would be on our upcoming TGMET conversation, which focuses on educational leadership. And one of the important dimensions we are exploring is the emotional intelligence in effective educational leadership. Now, from your professional experience, what does this theme mean to you personally and professionally?
See, I mention my parents, I mention my son, but the main, like we very much in a filmy way, I did not mention Pati Parmeshwar, Dr. Deepak Vora, and my most beloved father-in-law, Dr. Dheeraj Lal Vora, double FRCS from England and Edinburgh. So these are my inspirational people. I had the absolute joy of getting married into this family of Vora Upadhyay very early. I was 22. They encouraged me to do my PhD. Everyone recognized my quality, and they, uh, gave me that kind of what we call baseline, the roots where I could go back and say, I did well like this and I didn't do that well. So even today, we have a regular uh, evening activity when everyone comes down, and I'm now promoted to being a grandmother. So I've got a baby at home waiting for me, and she's my son's daughter, and we are very proud of her. And every evening, the family sits together and discusses the whole day. You see, one of the maladies of the modern, contemporary, uh, you know, day and age, with all the goodness of AI and technology and all, I'm a scientist, so I have to be abreast. The bad or the challenge is disconnection. Disconnection. You and I suffered a little bit of a jump in our, what we say in biochemistry, BMR, metabolic rate. Array, need connection, they let it be proper, and then we were connected. Now imagine you're not connected to your family. It's the most tragic thing. So here again, I thank my almighty Balaji Venkateshwar about a million times a day that what did I do that I got a family like this. If I'm giving back, it's because of the backup which I have got over the years. Over the years, I'm telling you this.
So lovely, so lovely. And next question I have, like, if you could leave educators and educational leaders with the one insight to reflect on today, something that could genuinely influence the way they lead, communicate, or connect with people, what would that be?
See, this one is actually a 5-point mantra and it's all extempo. So please allow me to be part of it. Like we say in our Sanskrit, Panchatantra. Number
Panchatan.
one, strive or striving for excellence, not being satisfied with half measures. ठीक है, चलता है, it's quite okay. That should not be our approach. Second is that we are constant L3, lifelong learners. A teacher, an educator, a corporate trainer, a people's person cannot walk into a room and say, I'm talking at a gradient. I am here, I'm the know it all, and you are there. You will never go away in a nice manner. Number three, courtesy never went out of fashion. Maybe it's my defense upbringing. Please, thank you, that kind of thing. Number four, please master the language in which you speak. And for that, again, it's probably my upbringing. You have to not be colloquial. There is no such SMS or emoji in real life. Spend that time talking. And number five is cute. I always say, make haste slowly. Everything gets done. Be calm and quiet, and you will manage to convey something more than what you thought. Because you're not talking, someone else is helping you. I'm a deeply religious person. So all these Panchatantra is what is going to take you to higher heights. And heights are always higher than what they are. So when I get into the plane at Singapore and come down for the 26th event, I'm already thinking ki Jyoti madam na mi काय सांगितलं? What did I tell? I don't want to be repetitive. So I'm making notes. I have a book here. You can see this. I always carry a book and a pen. And I always ask myself, compete with yourself. No use looking over your shoulder. You are unique. Compete with yourself. Thank you. This is not a pravachan. This is what I practice.
These are your values, and it reflects in what you speak. This is what you believe in, and I think this is what you have lived your life like. That's why it's coming in your speech. Thank you very much. And one last question. On 26th, we will be bringing together three experts and three perspectives, that one powerful conversation on the education leadership. Without giving away everything, you are going to share on the main stage. What can our audience look forward from your perspective? So, what one perspective will audience look? What one perspective do you want our audience to get from you on Women's Day?
In the day of AI, I'm going to cancel the first alphabet A and put E. E-I.
ER.
Emotional intelligence.
Intelligence. Yeah.
And we are mothers, we are wives, we are born to be like that. I'm a biochemist. From the time a girl child comes into this world, we in our Bharatiya Sanskriti, we touch her feet irrespective of age. We call her Devi because she was meant to be Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Bharat Mata. Look at the reference. So I am going to send away whoever has come to the meeting, irrespective of gender. I'm not at all a fanatic person. Even gents who go away. Because the society is meant where the men respect the women and the women respect the men. So I'm hoping I achieve that. And with your blessings and prayers, I think I'll manage. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And lastly, thank you, Dr. Jyoti Vora, ma'am, for giving us this glimpse of into your journey and your perspective. I think that makes conversation like this meaningful is that the leadership is not only about positions or titles, it is also about how we understand people, how we communicate, and how we create an environment where others can grow. And I'm
Absolutely.
sure this conversation has given our audience a small glimpse of what they can expect from our main group. So, so everyone listening, if this conversation has made you curious, don't miss the opportunity to hear Dr. Jyoti Vora along with our other distinguished speakers at the TG Med Sing Space Women Equality Day special on 26th August from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. IST, and that is online. So, Dr. Jyoti Vora, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a beautiful feeling saying Jai Hind, Jai Bharat from kilometers away. Because when you leave your homes, always your country is what you miss. I'll see you soon. Dhanyavad.
Soon, thank you. Thank you.